Brian thinks he has the answer. Go ahead.
X is greater or less than, less than or equal.
X is less than or equal to 3. Okay, good. Okay, what about Y?
Y is less than or equal to 8.
Okay. Now, before you scribble that down, what do we think about that? Tristan, go.
I think the Y can't be equal to, or no, not the Y, sorry, the X be anything.
I think the X can be anything too. Now here's the thing, if you have Y, X is less than or equal to, if you have X is less than or equal to 3, that means it's just these values here, right? So because it's like a parabola, it's not a parabola, but it's like a parabola. So this is going to be X is anything, then we're just going to say. And the way you write X is anything is XER. And this is harder because it's just a rough graph. If you ever see on your graph paper, just try and look at the point. Does the point 8 exist for X? Yeah, it does. Right, there's the point, whatever. Okay, this is starting to come back for people, I think, a little bit. I hope. Let's do some function notation.
So the range is right though? Range
is right for yeah, less than or equal to 8. It's like a parabola. This is like a parabola but more advanced, right? Like it's like the vertex would be like 3 and 8, right? That's your highest point. Example 3. If f of x equals 3, x minus 2 squared plus 4. 8, find f of negative 3. Okay, now this stuff may be coming back to it, may not be. We do this sort of stuff a lot in advanced structures and calculus for this. Can I get someone who's brave? I'll give you guys a second to scribble. I'm sorry, I'm too excited. What the heaven does f of 3, negative 3 mean? Foxton, go ahead.
It's the thing you plug in.
Very good. So we're going to replace x with negative 3. So think like it's like a table of values. That's all this would be, right? Okay, so it's going to be f of negative 3 equals 3, negative 3 minus 2 squared plus 4, which is 3 times negative 5 squared plus 4, which is 3 times 25 plus 4, which is 75. Now, if you need to use the calculator on that, don't worry. I have this example in front of me, and that's why I can do something. I'll still follow on that. Don't go there. I'll go there. Okay, good. You guys want to try one yourselves? It's more awesome. Too bad. You're doing it anyway. Okay, 3B is going to be this. Now, in all honesty, I'm going through this 100 miles an hour. If something does not click, please be brave and say, hey, Mr. Sadler, why did you do that? What happened there? Please ask. Because if you don't, if you continue like this, I'm going to talk to myself at 100 miles an hour the whole class. So please be brave if something's not right. I'm just for that. I'm going to intentionally make a mistake on the next one. No, I wouldn't do that yet. Letter B. I'd like you to find for me here, please. 2 f of x minus 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'd like you somebody to be brave and give me the first step. And then I will let you guys take it from there individually. If someone with broad shoulders want to do the first step, if someone that can take it, be okay for me saying, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'm just joking, you guys can do this. Okay, what is the f, let's forget about that too. What does f of x minus 3 mean? What's that going to be?
Change your x to x plus 3.
Good. What does that 2 on the outside mean then?
Multiply.
Yeah, multiply 2. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say this is equal to 2. I'm going to put a big giant square bracket, and then I'm going to do this part right here. Okay? So 3 bracket, I'm going to do it in a different color. Now I have to keep those big square brackets in there because that 2 is multiplied by the entire part, right? Okay, it's multiplied by everything. I'm going to pause in the video and give you guys a second to turn your math brains back on. There will be some foiling in this question, okay? So there will be some x, you have to do some foiling there. I see some scrunching faces. Too much? What's that? I can't help it. I only go one speed. It's 100 miles an hour. Yeah, go ahead.
Could you not take the answer back from my multiplication?
No. Good try, though, okay? Now, okay, so this is a good question. Here, the question says, can we not just take the answer by 2? No, because that's x minus 3 and not just minus 3. Right, so this is f of minus 3, right? So you're close to it, though. I'll give you the next step, because nobody seems to be inspired except for me today. So take it from here, if you would, with your foiling. Okay, take it from there with your foiling. Okay, so what I did there, I just did negative 3 minus 2, okay, because I needed to get, just stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to get 60 seconds break to do the question. It's not your fault. You guys are efficient math students who want to be done this question fast. Okay, I get it, okay? But when you skip steps on algebra, there's major problems going on here. Okay, we have to do bed maths first, right? Always, always bed maths. So you're going to do brackets. So I'm leaving that too. I'm going here. What am I doing after brackets? Yes. Yeah, exponents comes next. Now exponents, you can't cheat. Okay, so we said correctly there we have to split them apart. So what that means is we're going to have to FOIL here. Okay, you have to do that. Now there is a form, we'll show you how to do that quickly in your head, x minus 5 squared. You can do it like this. But for right now, I have to FOIL. Is this looking familiar for most people? I hope. Jesse, yes? Jesse, can you show off your FOILing skills, please?
Right. Is it x2?
Yeah. x2, okay. X squared, we're going to call it x squared, yeah. X squared, yeah.
5x.
Yeah. You're listening to us, right?
Yeah. And negative 5x.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, you're not awake yet, that's okay. I haven't showed you guys this, so there's my FOIL work. He's in the middle of the question, so. All right, what comes next here? Cole, I'll pick on you since I haven't picked any yet. What do we do next? Was that? No? It's okay. It's the first day of school. Some people are still in summer mode. That's all right. Yes?
You simplify?
Yeah. So what's negative 5x minus 5x? Negative 10, I hope somebody said. So that's 2 times 3 times x squared minus 10x plus 25. We will show you in the next few days how to get from here to here in one step. You know. What comes next? Yeah, Fred? Yeah, multiply the 3 in. Remember, you're still working inside the bracket and working your way out. Okay. So it's 2 times 3x squared minus 30x plus 75 plus 4. Which is 2 times 3x squared minus 30x plus 79. And to continue on with what Riley said, there's 79 was our question before, right? So it's almost, you know what I mean? It's close to what we wanted, but there's still a lot more. So that's 6x squared. Somebody help me here. 158, is that right? Okay. Now, there is lots of good algebra happening there that will just happen. Okay. If you're not at that speed, don't worry. By the time you start calculus, you have to be that speed. I know it's the first day you've had 2 months off. Okay, so have I though, so I'm a little rusty too. I'm just joking, I'm never rusty. Okay. But seriously though, by the end of the semester, you should be just flying through this stuff, right? Just got it, go. All right. Now, are there any questions on the steps? Please be brave, okay? Because I saw a lot of people making small little mistakes. It's okay because it's the first day of class, it happens, right? But just remember, always FOIL out. Okay, that's what should always happen if there's something squared or cubed. There's no shortcut you can take to jump in there. Okay? Sort of okay? Okay. Let's go on to graph. Sample the graphs here. Okay. All right. Now, as I mentioned before, there's tons of graphing we're going to do in this course. So this is the first of many. if you don't have graph paper today, that's okay. All right, but have some for the, probably by next Monday, that'll be the last thing. Example 4 says, if f of x, this is a big question. Do you guys want to do this together or by yourselves?
Together.
Together sounds good, all right. A, graph f of x using vertex, x-intercepts, y-intercept, state domain and range. B, graph f inverse x. Okay, this is a good question. This is probably the last one we're going to have time to do today. Okay, that's a lot. I'll read it out. I'm probably going to pause in the video, I think, so we can. Okay, if you give me a second, write that down. 11 minutes.